Welcome, curious minds. So, my fellow learner, let us embrace the excitement that awaits us in the realm of chemistry. Let us unite our minds and our spirits, forging a community of passionate seekers bound by a shared thirst of knowledge. So, let's begin. A solution contains one cation and two different anion, and the table show a test a student does on this solution. Complete the table. Name any gases formed. Now, to 1 centimeter depth of the solution in a test tube, add a small volume of sodium hydroxide. So, sodium hydroxide is a reagent for testing cation, right? And it has two portions. One, first of all, you need to add few drops of sodium hydroxide, and then you add excess of sodium hydroxide. And they are already explained you conclusion that the cation might be aluminum ion. The cation could also be. So let us check the key which is given to us. Here we have a test with sodium hydroxide. Let's begin. Sodium hydroxide. This is with few drops of sodium hydroxide. And where is aluminum? Here we have aluminum. And what is the observation? We just need to write here. I know. What is the answer? Yes, it's white precipitate. Why? Because here they are saying aluminum and we have aluminum observation which is white precipitate. Okay, then add more aqueous sodium hydroxide until it is in excess. See, what is the next observation? Soluble in excess, giving a colorless solution. So we just need to write soluble in excess, making colorless solution. And here you need to write the cation could also be. Which observation is similar for aluminum? White precipitate, soluble in excess, giving a colorless solution. Is there any observation similar like aluminum? Yes, it is for, you can find zinc. White precipitate, soluble in excess, giving a colorless solution. So it could be Zn2+. I hope you understand this point. Okay, now coming to the second point. To 1 centimeter depth of a solution in a boiling tube, add a small volume of aqueous ammonia, then add more aqueous ammonia until it is in excess. See the observation with ammonia of aluminum, because why we are seeing aluminum? Because here they are saying it is aluminum. Okay, we will go to aluminum and we see the with ammonia, white precipitate, insoluble in excess. So we write here white precipitate, and in this case we will write here insoluble in excess. Why we are writing this? Because it is already written in this key part. I hope you understand this point. Now the next part. Yes, it is very easy. See, to 1 centimeter depth of a solution in a test tube, add, we need to label it, add nitric acid and then warm until no further change. You add nitric acid and you warm it until no further change, and they have already given you observation. A gas is evolved that dechlorized acidified potassium magnate solution. See, a gas which evolved, which changed the color of KMnO4. See, where is KMnO4? So we need to check. Oh yes, it is in anion part. KMnO4 color changes from purple to colorless. Okay, so let us move to that part. We have also a SO2 here, SO2, and it has a test with aqueous potassium potassium magnate. It is from purple to colorless and gas evolve, so which changes the color. So it is sulfur dioxide, and the anion might be SO3 2- because it is with KMnO4. So we identify by simply checking the reagent and checking the test. Both are given in the keys, right? So in our keys, when we are finding for what are they talking about? They are talking about we heat it with the nitric acid and it affects potassium magnate. So what is the anion? You will just find the anion. Why? Because here you have potassium magnate, here you have a sulfite ion, and in the next part the gas is also identified. Let me write. The anion is SO3 2-. Now, what is the gas which we have identified? The test for gases, a gas which is sulfur dioxide, it will give test with KMnO4. Now, the last part, the solution from 3, add aqueous silver nitrate, a yellow precipitate form. The other anion is, so go to anion and see where have you find yellow precipitate. See, here you have yellow precipitate. So against yellow precipitate, what is the ion? It is iodide ion. So a yellow precipitate, the other anion is, it is not necessary they give complete test. So it is what it is? It is iodide ion. I hope you are clear on this point. That's it. It is very simple. First of all, you identify the reagent. It is sodium hydroxide. It is ammonia. Observations are very clear. You just check it from here and you write the observation. In this case, they change little bit test, but you have few things in it, that a gas which you test with potassium magnate, you need to find that gas, and potassium magnate is used for anion which is a sulfite anion, SO3 2- anion. So you just check and counter check things which are given to you, and I'm sure you can understand. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.